Heading into the final week of the regular season, the KCD Bearcats have an 8-1 record and have already clinched back-to-back district titles. As our Whitney Harding found out, KCD isn't doing anything new to find this success. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
We are in an era of football that's more points, more yards. The more offense, the better. And if you look at the Kentucky Country Day Bearcats numbers, they seem to fit that mold perfectly. Over 265 yards rushing per game, 158 yards passing per game, and 17 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Those are the numbers of a high-powered modern-day offense.
Averaging 44 points a game. We're averaging a few more points than some spread teams out there in the state.
That's what is amazing about this KCD team. They don't run a spread offense that's wide open with multiple receivers and routes. Instead, they're going with a scheme invented in 1907 by Pop Warner called the single wing.
It involves a lot of misdirection. Getting the ball to the wing back. The quarterback can also carry it, our tailback can carry it, and we also are able to throw the ball effectively. So that's how we spread it around.
While this is an offensive strategy that's been around for over 100 years, it doesn't mean teams are prepared for it. In fact, only a few teams in the state of Kentucky run a variation of the single wing.
I think there's something to be said about doing stuff a little bit differently. All of our blockers are aggressive, we're all moving, we're all pretty strong. I get in, I lead block, and it's not often that you have a quarterback lead blocking for running backs.
I think it's the fact that we have 13 seniors. We know who each other are, and we know how to block, and we know the tendencies of each player, and we've just kind of fit well.
Well, our goal has been to win state. Last year we were closer than we've ever been, and so this year's that's been the goal.
With their record this year, the Bearcats have clinched themselves home field advantage for the playoffs until they get to the state title game. They say that is going to be a huge advantage moving forward. With the KCD Bearcats, Whitney Harding, WHAS 11 News.